Need for Speed Carbon released back in 2006, right after Most Wanted, and it introduced canyons to street racing. It's built around crews fighting for territory, nighttime vibes, and down mountains at stupid speeds. The handling was completely different than anything that came before it. Cars feel loose overall, sliding is half the game, and every corner wants you to crash. It's a game I've played many times in my childhood. It's got that mid-2000s EA look to it, full of neon signs, motion blur everywhere, and a soundtrack that just screams underground racing.
Hype boys, everyone's a killer drug dealer with a 9mm, that's not sensible, and I can sense the bull, that's why these rappers couldn't see.
It might be nearly 20 years old, but for a lot of us, this was the first game that made drifting actually feel cool. You'll know what I mean if you've played this game before or the Underground games, but this physics model that EA used at the time has two distinct modes, normal mode and drift mode. Drift mode is very unique, especially in Carbon, because it makes the rear end slide in a very graceful but somewhat unpredictable way. It depends a lot on how fast you're going, and you can even get very technical with it, with the quick bursts of power regaining all the speed if you let go of the gas and press it at the right time while taking or drifting a turn. They're definitely my favorite, most fun feature of Carbon, so I thought, wouldn't it be an interesting challenge to complete the entire game while forcing myself to use these physics? Only in Quick Race can you find 5 actual drift events that take place in the city, but can you imagine a race against many other opponents or dodging traffic like this? Oh, can you imagine? Let me set some ground rules for this run. Every race needs to be done with drift physics on, of course. Even cop chases, boss races, those are bound to be fun. I cannot do any of the drift events. I tried to see if I could reverse them, as in use the normal physics in the drift events, but there was no point pickup system, so I decided against doing any of the drift events. I can buy any car I want and upgrade it as long as it reflects the type of area I'm in. So that would be muscle cars for Angie, tuners for Kenzie, and exotics for Wolf, and any tier 3 car is good for Darius. Now, I recorded my entire playthrough of the game, but I lost the audio, or there was an issue with how my microphone was recording me, so I'm going to be here to narrate everything. I forgot to enable it at the start. You're gonna see this a lot. I'm gonna forget about pressing K because I have to reset it every time I enter a race. I have to press K, and yeah, I just have to like do it twice and then we're good to go, because in extra options K enables drift physics. That's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna see the message drift disabled and enabled because I have to disable and enable it. Anyway. So I decided on the RX-8. I want to play it safe. I'm going to go for the best handling car out of the 3 starter cars. I thought it was going to be the best handling car, but really, I didn't know what was coming. And it wasn't bad, okay? The RX-8 was not bad. It's just that there's better stuff out there that I didn't know about. This is where I find out how hard it is to go through the shortcuts. I tried and I did do the test drive at the start of the game just to see how it kind of feels, and yeah, okay, it's going to be hard to take the shortcuts, and there are some races that are tight, that have shortcuts that you need to take, and so we'll see. Especially boss races, you need to utilize shortcuts. The main thing that disturbs me when playing with the physics on, it's that it's so twitchy, and the smallest movement you do is going to throw you into a wall. When I'm by myself and I get it right, sometimes I feel faster, you know? What I mean when I say I feel faster, I was way ahead of Nikki in the tutorial phase.
Too hard on ya.
Okay, come on, let's just get this over with.
Hey, we're doing it.
That's it. See how that block worked? Drafters, they're speed demons. Two cars traveling in line can go faster than... That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely avoid drafters in this. And I think I'm gonna avoid blockers because they're not good in the first place.
As soon as the race starts, they'll find every back alley, side street, or any kind of route that saves you time. Just give it a try. See if you can keep up.
Like, did you see that?
Let's go find some trouble.
Okay, this is the part where I do this mini baby police chase, as I call it, because it is unreasonably easy. And that is true for this case as well. I have an easy time going around cops, and I actually figured out that I can drift in the air. I guess they didn't account for airtime when they were working on the drift physics. So you can just move around while flying the same way you do while on the ground, which, you know, realistically makes no sense. But not like the rest of the physics make any sense.
Hey, we need to meet up. I'm giving you coordinates to a safe house. Meet me there.
Memphis be advised. Supervisor requests unit clear this call. Return to GD.
I chose the burning tire as the crew logo because, you know, that's all we're gonna be doing with the drifts. We're gonna be burning the rear tires up. I know, I'm really smart.
This whole city's a battleground. All the crews are always fighting over territories.
Now, this is the first race. I chose a sprint race to start with because I thought that was gonna be safe and easy somewhat, you know. I wanted to see what this was about. And it was intense. It wasn't hard, but it was intense.
Go back where you came from.
Second race was kind of a breeze again. And we suddenly have our first territory. So I casually continue going through the races. Pay attention to how heavy this Chrysler is. We'll circle back to that. Yeah, I had to restart the game. After some minor upgrades to my RX-8, I decided to go back out there and I kept racing. I didn't go to race the same race, even though it didn't register. I thought I would do it later. I decided to try my luck on my first canyon race. You can probably assume that I got lucky there because I am a dumbass. This time I decided to do a checkpoint race. I like checkpoint races, they're very chill. And this one was very chill as well. That's great, I'm gonna have to keep debugging this goddamn thing. So what I ended up doing was I redid all the races that I had to until I got to unlock Sal. Now one important reason as to why I like Sal and I want to keep Sal around is less attention from the police, and that's important to me. This fuck-ass traffic, bro.
We're still in this, don't give up yet.
This is the part where I started wondering why have I not upgraded this car yet? I'll do some more races and then I'll get to a better quality upgrade with nitrous and everything that I need. I like it too, so I really feel like I'm starting to get good at this finally. Some good moments here. Don't tell me that goes good. No. 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 Sal! Sal, what is the point of having you, Sal? And so I entered my first, real police checks. It wasn't, I even forgot to enable it here, so I enabled it here. To be honest, it sounds scarier to be chased by the cops with the drift physics, but it's not. It was actually fairly normal, fairly decent. It was a little bit harder to properly aim at the distraction mechanics, but I pulled through. I didn't get into hit level 2 even at all throughout my whole playthrough. So I managed to avoid the cops pretty good.
Units on the pursuit call. Suspect was last seen.
So I kept on winning races and I decided this is it. This is the time to work on my car. Before I do this last bit, I need to upgrade the car. I'm thinking horsepower is useful, but torque is also good for the acceleration. I decided to try grip tires, see if that's going to help me have a better control of the car. And honestly, in hindsight, I should have used velocity, but I used duration for the nitrous. Here I'm doing the suspension to understeer because, you know, the moment I click any buttons I'm oversteering, so understeer is the way to go with the suspension. And here in turbo I go back to it and I do high RPM and then one in low RPM so I can have some acceleration, but high RPM because I'm always on high RPMs when I drift. That's the sense that I made of this. I then proceed to smash through the last 2 races and get straight to Kenji. I want to try an interesting turn here. Not okay. It was generally easy to beat, so we moved into the canyons, and this is where the fun begins.
Back off.
You should probably like and subscribe if you made it this far. I was already making some good points here, but this might be too easy. Okay, so here's the funny part. Car into markers, and then I go to make Yumi. Should I hire her? I think I like the discount on performance parts. I'm gonna be needing them a lot throughout the game. So I should hire her, and never mind. I basically redid the same race about 3 times until I got it. There's some bugged marker that I keep winning that is really weird. But now I finally am able to hire Yumi, and I move on to the next phase. So here we have 2 really bad decisions. I'm buying, sadly, this Mercedes, which is a bad mistake. I'm gonna find that out soon enough. And I enabled Yumi. You'll see what I mean. I then also, with leftover money from selling the RX, I decided to do some modifications to the Mercedes, hoping to make it actually decent. I'm trying out the middle tires this time. See if those are any good. I did duration again for all my cars throughout the playthrough, which, you know, on hindsight, I maybe shouldn't have done that. And we begin our venture into Wolf's Land, starting off easy with a checkpoint to test the car out. This gearbox sounds like a truck, man, like a fucking Mercedes truck. Well, one important thing to note is that so far this car is slower than the other 8. I can't even break 100 miles per hour. Generally very uncontrollable, unpredictable, just not good, but it's the only exotic I have, and so I'm gonna have to use it. I'm glad that I had the choice to do a checkpoint race as my very first introduction to the area, because I get to learn and, you know, kind of adjust to the tight corners and everything that I will possibly face in the races as well before I actually race. It's pretty nice.
So,
Relax, we got this one. Sky, moving
It started getting harder, but I kept on pushing. I kept doing races and I kept crashing into a decent amount of things, and especially Yumi. I kept crashing into Yumi. More so, I kept bullying her. By the way, if you're wondering about the Porsche, the older Porsche, that's a mod. I forgot I had this mod. I don't think it changes anything about the game itself. Is that cheating? Because like, I'm not even using the car or anything. But he kept winning. I did this race like 3 times.
You're fine. Just keep going. Look at him. Watch it. Push on the right. What was that? Good. You're flying now. There it is. Don't miss it.
We lost.
All right. Stay close. Come on. Keep going.
This is going well.
All right, this one's the second lap.
And finally, we're gonna start taking territory here.
I think you're mistaken. This area is serious.
I'm so done with the Mercedes. I immediately jump to get a new car, and I noticed this is now unlocked. So that's my goal now. I'm gonna have to do like another race. I wanted to get the Clio because I thought it was an exotic, but it's a tuner for some reason. So I went with the Elise. Even better, you know. Just one last race for this so I can afford the Elise, you know. Just,
Right. See him on the right side.
I know they're on the right, okay, just one last race.
I love racing. Just focus on the finish line.
And here I discover quite the same. I haven't unlocked any nitros for tier 2 cars. I'm gonna have to do that soon, I guess. That's fine. No tires either, bro.
I got a blue bag. I'll be right behind you.
So I hate this car. It's so twitchy. Like, bro, just look at this. Barely 100 miles per hour on tier 2? Are we joking here? It's okay though, we got just 4 races left and then we're done with him. Just gonna do this checkpoint, get some money, and hopefully unlock the nitrous. I gotta lock the fuck in. Gotta get this money. I got some tires, I got some nitrous. We're good to go.
Okay, let's do this. Now you're moving. Nice pass.
Yo, I love how the cops are like winning the race. They're like in front of everyone. What an old crew.
Are you gonna take that?
All right, let's leave it all on the course.
Yeah, grip definitely feels better and more concise, I guess I could say. start of the last territory before we challenge Wolf. How time flies by. Of course there are cops. I just enabled Sar, who is the one about not having cops. Okay, then I won. So of course I have cops.
Yeah, I'm on that speeding vehicle call. I think I got him. Stand by.
West. Please stand by.
I'm gonna need another car. We just lost a unit. 2-4, 1073, set up southwest.
Last race went pretty smooth. And by smooth I mean I decided to smooth out the sides of my car. Time to prepare for the big man.
You made me show up. I'm just stupid.
I was finally able to hold a good amount of speed, so it felt like I was just normally playing the game as I would. Yeah, exactly as I would. Yeah, I'm starting to struggle. Okay, round 2, I'm keeping a good distance ahead. Look how far behind he is in the second lap. I got this. Alright, almost there. Almost there. What the fuck is even happening at this point? This race is quite tense and I keep fucking up at some important points. I probably had some opportunities to pass him. $200,000 is a good amount of points. I really thought this race was gonna be closer than it actually is, but I've got like 70,000 points left and I'm at the end. And that concludes this phase. I had to redo this race like 3 times again because of the marker bug. But we're all through it now. And this is the grand choice that scared me. I was scared for muscle cars the entire game because I will know how the Camaro and the Chrysler and these muscle cars tend to, handle. They tend to just not steer. And I don't know how that's going to translate in the drift physics. But I think I made the right choice. This feels genuinely controllable. So predictable and so nice. Did not expect. It is kind of sad that I'm not going to get into any Hit 5 police chases because I keep changing cars. But it is what it is. With the modifications, I went relatively light. I didn't do every single thing that I can because this is a tier 1 car and I don't want to waste all the money on this car because I want to get a tier 2 car thinking it's going to be better. Or faster at least. I have a feeling that they made this car weigh a lot, which makes sense, that's fine, it's kind of a heavy car in real life anyway. And that's why it just feels so good to control with the drifts and everything. It's not twitchy at all, I can actually play with it normally. Oh, I really hate this section, especially that really tight. Yeah, see, this is why I hate this section. Quite an odd thing happening here. I feel better about how I drive, but I'm also losing more and it's getting a lot harder. Not a great start to Anji's territory. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. This is exactly why I like this car. It keeps a drift at 140 miles per hour. I haven't had any car do that. And just as I say that, I make the decision to try my luck with a tier 2 muscle car. And that would be my Mustang. I'll be honest, yeah, it's a tier 2 car, but somehow it is slower, it is worse, it is less heavy, which is bad for me in this case. Not as good, but it's the car that I want, Okay, fine, I'll be honest, I had to sacrifice some upgrades, okay? Some upgrades, like the engine and stuff, because I couldn't afford it. I couldn't sell the Chrysler for enough money.
Keep racing through my territory.
It's jungle out there.
Personally, I am glad that I didn't start from the muscle cars, mostly because there are trucks and fire trucks and the dump trucks that are an obstacle in the traffic in this area, which is scary to have to dodge. And I have to go through it now that I'm more prepared. But so far, muscle cars have been the best cars to handle with the drift physics. I think it's due time that I upgrade the car, the engine. I just have a couple more races to go and then I defeat Angie, and then we're on our track to the end of the game. And that includes that speed trap that I had a lot of trouble doing earlier. This is my 4th attempt. This area can feel so good sometimes.
Units monitoring.
I'm gonna spare you the last couple of races and go straight to Angie because they were pretty uneventful, as you can see. We were just winning.
Watch it. Whatever, I'll keep my eyes open.
Yeah, you better.
Should have stayed away.
This is getting really annoying. This is so tense. That's too close. One fumbling to start here. I played this one badly. Okay.
So, the sleuth has figured everything out.
At this point, I felt like I didn't have enough money for a nice proper tier 3 car, so I went to make some money.
Yeah. Hello? Oh,
What?
the animatronic characters here
Nikki did that.
do get a bit quirky at night.
Fine. I'm gonna need a crew that's motivated.
It's your show now. Almost there.
I was considering going for the Lamborghini Murcielago. This has never felt this easy before. Okay, alright. Bro, look at some good points here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. But I thought muscle cars are the best, so why did I even do this Murcielago trip? I think I'm not gonna go for it. I could use the money though. For something better. For something I just know is gonna be better. I'm gonna miss you, old Musty. I'm gonna miss you. But the Corvette is just so OP, I can't not use it, you understand.
Let's show 'em, huh? Let's show 'em how we do it.
This might be getting a little bit too easy now. It all depends on me and how well I control, how well I contain this beast, you know what I mean?
It's all about us.
Thanks for the cops, Sal.
Hey, I can handle this. I'll catch you later.
Did you notice that slide a second ago? That was the drift physics disabled for a second. It was so bad, this car controls so bad without that. But the drift physics actually make it seem like a cheat. with this car, I skimmed through all the rest of the game. The rest of the races, you know what I mean? What the fuck was that?
Roger, Charlie 21. Detailing units now. Payment is to include immediate area and everything west of his last known direction of travel. Wait out for further info.
Because this wasn't fast enough. It was not fast enough. Another Corvette might be my only real challenge here. Just blowing through all these races was the easiest part of the run so far, and I'm just gonna skip right to Darius. Though I am fumbling this start a bit, I'm still first, you know. But right before I go to Darius, we do a little tuning. And here we are, the finale. The 4 last races that are all linked together. Let's see if I can last. This might be kind of easy. I'm still gonna win, by the way. This is the long one. Look at how much more comfortable I am taking these turns that I used to struggle with in the exotics. I really wish that this game included much more highway gameplay, because it's really good, you know. They put the highways there and didn't ever use them, so I don't really get that. Yeah, I just took this turn at 140 miles per hour. It's so satisfying. Do you guys reckon I have a lead? 20 fucking seconds. This race was actually tense. He's kind of matching me here. Not to mention, here you see me avoiding that shortcut. Really tough to get to with the physics. He's following me really close the entire time, and here I decide to take the shortcut, see how it goes. I don't like where it goes. This time I ace it, I don't take the shortcut, and I go through this race like it was meant to be. And so it's time for the last race. So yes, I can beat Need for Speed Carbon with only the drift physics. Thank you for watching. The conclusion that I gained from this is that the drift physics are fun, and they give you a new light to the way you enjoy this game. So if you want to do this yourself, do it. Comment other challenge ideas that I should do. But I think that this was a fun, new experience for me. I've played this game over 20 times, and this was something new, something fun, something exciting to do, you know?